Do you agree with corporate bailouts? Should the government bail out large corporations? Simple question, very complicated and emotional answers. That's what we're going to hit right now. It's your next Wise Step video for today. My name is Mike Bernard. Thanks for being here. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners and owners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up as well. Each and every business day, right here, I'm coming to you with a nugget of financial wisdom that you can apply in your financial life. Now today, the big question is, are you in favor of corporate bailouts? Let me tell you why this is coming to mind. Right now, the Federal Reserve has taken unprecedented measures. They've expanded their balance sheet, which is geek speak for they've created a bunch of money and are trying to inject it into the economy. They've doubled their balance sheet just about from, maybe $4 trillion up to $7 trillion. Guys, I heard a report yesterday that they're expecting to expand their balance sheet to $12 trillion by the end of the year. By the end of the year. Now, this shouldn't be a surprise to you because Jerome Powell has been begging Congress for another stimulus. He's been doing everything, and the Federal Reserve has said they will do anything to keep the economy afloat. And they're begging Congress to do their part as well and don't wait. So it's not a big surprise to me to hear that they're looking to expand their balance sheet even more to $12 trillion. Now, the Fed itself doesn't bail out directly corporations. They're not the ones injecting money into the airlines. But the question still begs, are you in favor of corporate bailouts? Let me tell you a story. Good friend of mine, Tom, at the beginning of the year, actually for the past year, has said, I don't know, the market's a little shaky. I think I should be reducing risk. And we do financial planning. And this individual, he has sacrificed a lot. He and his wife have saved a lot. They've run a couple businesses. They're certainly blessed, but they have been hard workers and have saved a lot and sacrificed a lot. And so we do comprehensive financial planning. And so I told him, yeah, you don't need to take that much risk. So if you are concerned about the market right now, let's reduce risk a little bit so that you're taking less risk going into whatever lies ahead. Well, sure enough, January comes along and he said again, Mike, I'm a little nervous. Should we reduce risk even more? Again, this wasn't market timing because his financial plan said you can have less risk. He was ahead of pace. So we reduced risk again. Now February hits, and you know what happened in February. All the cases and everything, the coronavirus came to the U.S. They started talking about shutting things down and so on. And so we were in constant communication as the market started to roll over. And it was, Mike, I want to get less aggressive, or I want to have less money in stocks. And it got down to the point where it was, hey, Tom, you've got these last couple pieces in your portfolio that if you sell them, that's going to create a lot of taxes for you, a lot of capital gains taxes. Are you sure you want to do this? This would be very, very painful from a tax standpoint. It's not what I would recommend, but if you want to reduce risk, it's going to cost you. And he said, yes, I've never seen anything like this. I want to reduce risk. So we sold. Guess what? A month later, the Fed has been doing everything to try to pump up the economy. Then Congress comes out with the CARES Act and is injecting money, doing bailouts, all sorts of stuff. And you know what's happened. The stock market has completely recovered. The NASDAQ hit an all-time high earlier this week. Was my friend wrong? Was Tom wrong to look at the environment, see the cards, the hand that was dealt, and say, I got to fold? Was he wrong? No, he was right. Actually, he was right. What he couldn't have guessed is that the Fed would have come in and said, actually, all cards are wild. Now, all cards are wild. Like, he played the hand he was dealt, and then the government stepped in and said, no, we're going to fix the hand. And the market has come back. I got to tell you, and we talked about this before, let's just pick on the airlines for a second. For large businesses like airlines to have all these profits over the past several years, and instead of storing up those profits and getting more insulated from a downturn, they use that money to buy back their stock to push their stock price even higher. That leaves them with less cash, more vulnerable to a big change, and then all of a sudden the pandemic hits, no one's flying anywhere, it's illegal, all sorts of stuff, and these airlines need a bailout from the government. Should they have gotten a bailout because they didn't prepare for this? I morally have a problem with this, and those of you really close to me, I struggle with free market capitalism. Did what the government and what the Fed has done, has it helped? Absolutely. It's helped you. It has helped me. There is no question about it. I feel that it has, at least to this point, staved off a depression. However, it doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that it's right. So I'm just asking the question. Leave a comment below. Should we bail out large businesses? This also comes at a time when we're seeing, what did GNC just file bankruptcy yesterday? We are going to see record numbers of bankruptcies this year, corporate bankruptcies. You can bail out, you can bail out, you can bail out, but all those bailouts don't stave off bankruptcies for the most part. And so it may delay them, but they're likely still to come. And so that's my question to you. Leave a comment below. Should the government, and remember, the government has no money. The only money the government has is the taxes that we give to them, that we pay to them, and we're trusting that they're going to use that money for the right purposes. Should they use that money, our money, to bail out large businesses? I'm curious to hear what you think. Let me know, because I think there's going to be more stimulus discussed as we see cases start to rise again and the markets start having some jitters. And I already said the Fed has come out this week and said they're looking to double their balance sheet again. So there you have it. Make sure you're doing comprehensive financial planning. Don't rely on any bailouts for your own situation. Make the tough choice. Do the right things in your financial life so that you're prepared for this time and whatever may lie ahead. Talk to your CFP. You need a CFP? Contact us at our team. You'll find us online, corehorn.com. That's Corehorn with a K. Or send us an email, info@corehorn.com. All right, you're now ready. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.